What's up, everybody in the house tonight?
What's up? What's up?
What's up? What's up? Should I just do I'm Sugarbear.
Mikey.
And we are reviewing Kinahan's, both the small batch and the 10-year single malt. So I guess we should probably start with the small batch.
Smaller is better.
So they say. This is the preferred whiskey of Jerry Thomas since 1862.
Who's Jerry
Who
Thomas?
the fuck is Jerry Thomas? Yeah, I don't know. All right, let's try it though. Maybe he was onto something.
Yeah, I hope so.
He might just be famous for liking this whiskey. That could be.
I mean, considering it is a small batch, maybe he's a short person.
It's that small of a batch.
A dwarfman.
A little fella. It's
a little tiny guy.
Yeah. Careful. Politics.
Politics.
Wait, no, you do that at the end. Damn it. What, is it over? Alright. You sniff it too first, you asshole.
Send it.
Alright. On the nose.
It's like kind of like a
Actually, I
syrup.
should probably say, yeah, it is like syrup. Proof. What do we got? 46%.
That's like
Clearly that's got to be natural color. There's no way they added something to that. That's about as light of a whiskey as I've ever seen.
You've said that before.
I have, but you know what? I'm going to just keep saying it anytime something this light pops up.
Something lighter comes up. Every time you're gonna say it.
Yeah, 46%. Kinahan's, as far as I know, is its own distillery, I guess. They're not very clear about where this is actually made.
But the whiskey's clear.
Except it's in Dublin. Yeah, it's somewhere in Dublin they're making this. I don't know if there's actually a Kinahan's distillery. Yeah, on the nose, like apples, caramel.
Syrup.
I get like unmalted barley. Like it has like that pot still smell to it. That nutty.
For me, it's like Mrs. Buttersworth. I may have
Which might go away.
a young palate, but
we might not see Mrs. Butterworth anymore.
it's gonna be Mr. Buttersworth.
Yeah, they give you this little booklet with it too. Or not booklet, I don't know what you would call this, pamphlet, whatever. But there's not really like, it's like Kinahan's was founded in 1779 on Trinity Street, Dublin. And in 1807, it attracted the attention of Lord Lieutenant of Ireland, the 4th Duke of Richmond. So much so that he ordered the whiskey to be kept exclusively for himself.
What a dick.
Yeah, that's pretty rad though. Imagine if you could like call a distiller and be like, all your whiskey is mine. Like, all your whiskey are for me.
That's like a whiskey Dixon move.
That is. Maybe someday if this works out, we're gonna hit up one of you distilleries and you give us all the whiskey yourself. Yeah, there's not actually a lot of useful info in this.
Well, I mean, 1779, that's 3 years after America.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Cheers to America.
Cheers to America, to freedom, and
Freedom 99.
whatever else. To be honest, not the most exciting whiskey. I like that it's 46%. It's very drinkable. This comes in at like $40 to $50. I probably wouldn't pay that for this.
I'd pay $15 for it though, if I could.
If only there was somewhere that you could get it that cheap. Yeah, it's not that exciting. I don't know. It's really young. Like, it's clearly ridiculously young. They say it's a blend of whiskeys aged between 6 and 10 years. I'm gonna lean more towards the 6 than the 10. It's got a reasonable, short finish, smooth, sweet, slightly fruity, a lot of vanilla, a lot of honey. Pretty basic.
Pancake syrup.
I don't really get like maple syrup.
No.
Oh, you're talking like corn syrup.
No, like Miss Buttersworth, man. That just tastes like sugar.
Yeah, it's corn syrup.
Well, I mean, I've had corn syrup. It don't taste like that.
Right.
It tastes like waffles or pancakes, like from IHOP or something.
Yeah, but the syrup doesn't taste like waffles or pancakes. You put it on the waffle and the pancake, and then it tastes like that. But anyway, moving on to single malt, because this is significantly better. It is a bit of a step up in price.
It looks a little better too.
You can tell it's got a little more color to it, which that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Aged 10 years, non-chill filtered, charred oak barrel, bottle 1,862, Comes in at 46%, so they're both the same ABV. Now this one is a little pricier too, so this is like 40 to 50. This is like 70 to 80 for this one, which is also a bit much. Smells really nice though. This is way more like apples, hay, even like burnt hay, like just a slight whiff of smoke.
Definitely sweet smelling. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sweet, but more fruity, more floral. Way more on the palate too. There's even some spiciness in the finish. It's significantly better than the small batch. I'm thinking I really like this one.
Yeah.
It's actually a gift from my brother, so shout out to Jackson.
Hey buddy, shout out.
Not a real long finish though. I mean, 10 years really isn't that old for any, like Irish or Scottish whiskey. That tends to be like the younger end of the scale, so
I mean,
not a real long finish.
Younger end of the scale.
Oh yeah, this is about as young as it gets. This is more like an appropriate age to be bottling as a single age statement.
Oh man, that one is really good.
It's really good. It's not overly complex, but I would compare it to sort of like just a classic Glenlivet 12, but like the Irish version of that. So you get a little more oily on the mouthfeel, a little higher proof, a little. I know it's a single malt, but I feel like for some reason there is that little bit of that nuttiness you get in those pot still whiskeys. That could be the copper they're using too. Maybe there's something different about that.
Used copper.
Oh, it's all used. That's really nice. I actually really like this one. It is a little pricey. If I saw this for maybe more like 60, I'd probably pick it up again. Yeah, significant step up from the small batch is okay, especially if you can find it at some ridiculously cheap price. This is just really good. This is actually just a very good single malt whiskey. Yeah, I don't know. Not a whole lot of info on actually like where this comes from or anything, so you're shit out of luck. Sorry. Anything else? Any final thoughts on these?
Absolutely delicious. If I could pay $15 for it, I would. But this one, $15 all day. Do it whenever I can.
That's the benchmark that we set for
$15
for whiskey.
For real though. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Like, what are the odds? All right. Well, hold on. So, if you enjoyed this, follow us on Instagram. Smash that like button. Give us the thumbs up. Punch it right in the face. Yeah, Sugarbear,
Mikey.
We are Whiskey Dixon. Until next time, cheers, sláinte, keep on drinking.
Responsibly.
See you next time.